Sun, and Mercury.
Okay, thank you so much for stopping by. I hate to break this to you, but we're gonna do this about 11 minutes or 10 minutes because we don't have a lot of time. Trust me about that. Anyways, it's me, LHMusic, America's Global Fastball Christian Conservative, and this is the final closing TimeFactor video commentary thoughts for you know who. That's right. Oh, that means October the 18th in the year 2012. And I hate to break this to you, but you got to know this because Candy Crowley is such a stupid moderator. That's right. Candy Crowley is such a no good for nothing stupid moderator, and she always interrupted. That's right. She's interrupted. You know who. This is what happens. You know who. That's right. This is so boring. Moron. Well, guess what? Guess what? We find out our bias bash on tomorrow's. I know tomorrow's Friday for an all new final closing TimeFactor Friday video commentary thoughts from DailyMotion.com. So you just have to trust me about that. We'll have some fun on Friday. But here's the question: did Candy Crowley reshape the debate as far as we concerned? Well, Jim Lara has some interruptions about those liberals. You just have to trust me about that, because all Americans got to know about Candy Crowley, and that is why Margaret says interrupt with Joe Biden, and then Joe Biden laughs. You know who. That's right. And that's why she reshaped the debate, because it's ill considered as a moderator in chief. Oh gosh. And then she's interrupted again and again and again and again. Well, for that reason, you cannot be interrupted. Because Kenny, I gotta say something to you. You just interrupted when Mitt Romney speaks. And then you chime in with President Obama. Give me one good reason why. It gets on my nerves. And here's I want you to listen. I want you to listen to this this thing from last Wednesday night. No, not Wednesday. Last Tuesday night. And then Candy Crowley tried to reshape the debate. This is so ironic. Take a look and listen.
And I told the American people in the world that we were going to find out exactly what happened.
No, yeah, right.
That this was an act of terror.
Act of terror.
And I also said that we're going to hunt down those who committed this crime.
Committed this crime.
Governor, if you want to reply just quickly to this, please.
I certainly do. I think it's interesting the president just said something which is that on the day after the attack, he went in the Rose Garden and said that this was an act of terror. You said in the Rose Garden, the day after the attack, it was an act of terror.
It is.
It was not a spontaneous demonstration. Is that what you're saying?
Please proceed, Governor.
I want to make sure we get that for the record, because it took the president 14 days before he called the attack in Benghazi an act of terror.
Get the transcript.
He did, in fact, sir. So let me call it an act of terror.
Can you say that a little louder, Candy?
He did call it an act of terror. It did as well take 2 weeks or so for the whole idea of there being a riot out there about this tape.
Stop. You see? Candy Crowley, it's dollars. You see, it take out. Candy, who the hell do you think you are? You interrupted when Mitt Romney speaks, and you join in, and it says, Miss Candy, can you speak a little bit louder? And then she laughs. Sounds like Joe Biden. Now here's the purpose you don't want to know about this one. Try to reshape the focus, and here's why. Here's why. According to CNN, I want you to take a look. I want you to take a look at this because this is getting on my nerves. On CNN, the liberal.
What happened? Here she is defending
Take a look at what this is.
The president had said, you know, these acts of terror won't stand, or whatever the whole quote was. And I think actually, you know, because right after that, I did turn around and say, but you were totally correct, that they spent 2 weeks telling us this was about a tape, and that there was this riot outside the Benghazi consulate, which there wasn't. So he was right in the main. I just think he picked the wrong word.
Wrong word? Wrong word? Candy, had you forgot something? Did you forget something that times like these? You just jump off the deep end. And you might make me reshape of this one. Of by all means of Candy Crowley. It's such a boring word I ever heard in my entire life. In my whole life, because Candy Crowley is such a stupid moderated liberal. And you might think that intervene as moderator in chief? Give me a break. And that's why Jim Lara is so far behind, and so is Martha Raddatz. And you might think that she understands about her intervention in about 70 minutes. Well, CNN, the liberal, you don't have agenda. So are you, Candy Crowley. Make this a lesson to you. This is not a game. This is a reality. And I don't like that. Let me teach you some advice. Candy Crowley, you do not interrupt. That goes for you too, Jim Lara and Martha Raddatz, because all three of you are morons. If you interrupt again, you're gonna be sorry for what you've done. End of story. Next time you cannot do that.
Where you are in Florida, you tried to make us sick.
Now I noticed. Well, tomorrow we're gonna find out what it is, how the media reacts to this debate moderators crap, whatever it is. Little bit of segment of Bias Bash. That is tomorrow on my final closing time factor Friday video commentary thoughts, and like I said, we're gonna have some fun. You just have to trust me about that. And don't forget, I'll be here on the radio for an all-new Time Factor radio show. And so is Nelly Furtado is our musical guest on an all-new Time Factor television show this weekend. And then Monday, this could be the last presidential debate. I don't know if it's going to be conservative moderator or another liberal moderator. But I tell you this, interruptions has nothing to do with it. You want to know why? Because it's so far behind. I bet Mitt Romney's going to beat President Obama on Monday. Trust me about that.
Polls all the time, Glenn. And on Florida, I mean, if you take the next 3 weeks off Florida, Romney's going to lose that state. Yeah.
I don't think so, Pat.
Florida, it's over. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't think so.
I mean, Florida is still one of the biggest states, and Free Pack is a perfect way to know, A, get yourself pumped up, but B, also how to get other people involved. Yeah.
I understand. But anyways, I'll be back Monday for an all-new final closing Time Factor Time Factor video commentary thoughts. LHMusic signing off. Going out blessings. We're out the door. Bye-bye for now. Angels with Mercury. Don't forget to Facebook and follow LHMusic at facebook.com and twitter.com, and check my website, LHMusicTimeFactor.jimdown.com. Time Factor.
Times are tough. Life